Right. Right. Can anyone hear me, I wonder? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Maroon? Hopefully someone will let me know if they can hear me. Sorry? Is it good? Excellent. They can hear me. Right. Concentrate on here. Good. Right. Off we go. Nice gentle move out on this fairly flat stage. Right. For some reason I've got no sounds in it. On the game today. Why is there no sound on the game today? That's probably me. No. Hopefully you can all hear me. I'm just started the stage of Peloton today. Um, just fresh from a chat with the Peloton team last night, which was very insightful and exciting. Good things are going to happen, or are happening with Peloton actually, and will continue to happen. It's exciting to speak to the likes of the development team and Niles and a few other people, just to be able to get a feeling for what's going to happen. And I can say to you, it's very exciting. Watch your space. I don't know why I've not got any sound. Something I've done again, maybe. Sit in. Right. Hopefully. I don't know. I quite like the sound. Let me turn it up. It might be just down to my TV. No, that was at maximum, remember? Hmm. Weird. Very weird. I like the sound when you go into the towns and stuff like that. Oh, I like normally like the crowd cheering at me. You hear that? I might hear that creaking sound. That's my climb. I don't know why. It's almost feels like it needs an oil. Oh, yeah, hot up here. I'm not sure if I'm liking the no sound. Get back up into the peloton. Oh, rapid, isn't it? Climb. Okay, category 4. It's only a category 4 climb. It's a mountain. It's not a mountain, is it? Ramp. Oh, me steering and messing around there, making sure the controllers work. My little remote on my. No, I do a little bit. Not too bad, but they are moping away a bit. Right. Very easy. Lost touch then on that downhill. Yep, fine. Hopefully I get back on. Yeah. The acceleration's downhill today. There we go. I'll get back into the bunch now with the riders. Better. I've got this, probably see it, little remote that goes on my handlebars. Allows me to steer or change camera angles. Do a little bit of steering there in between the riders. Work my way up a little bit on the peloton. Do some of the gaps. A bit more of a favourable position front of this peloton group. They calmed a little bit. Well, obviously there's a breakaway up front, up the road. Oh, from the back to the front, just like that. Ease up a bit, Ollie. Come on, the peloton. Whoa, couldn't break away that quick, surely. I haven't. Totally. Seeing if they come back. What you've got to look out for today is the little things the peloton does during the ride, which is very cool. Have a look out. See the sunlight, which is very cool. So there's little things the peloton are doing. You know, they're sort of reaching through a gel or speaking in their microphone, or have a look and see if they do anything. Beep. Nothing happened now, typical, isn't it? There he is. Guy, just missed it. There he goes. Energy gel, see him? Green, white and red. Sitting back on the drops. Took an energy gel then. Sometimes they go down for the water bottle or tin car. That guy a minute ago, he's subtle, but you might have seen him click his wrist, flick us through. See what else is going on. We go down the peloton. There you go. Look, guy altering. You might have just seen him on the right, altering his shirt. I think stretching out. There you are, stretching out. See him, the middle right rider. That's cool. My team are with me, which is nice. Near the front. Nice, reasonable pace at the moment. After that little surge. There you go, look, someone's adjusting their helmet then. Guy reaching with another gel. It's just little touches like that, which are very cool. Makes it feel, once you're in the middle of the peloton, makes you feel engrossed in the game and part of it, I suppose. I forget they're all AI eyes. I just think I'm cycling in a ride. Go back to the front. Front camera. There you go, touching his helmet there. Happy to sit with peloton tonight at the moment. Nice draft. If you look at the left hand side, top with the white rectangles, You can see I'm around, what's it, look at 9 up to 100% draft right in the peloton. You feel it really in a good way on peloton. It really feels like a genuine real life draft, really. A few little sprints as we go through some of these towns and villages, showing off. We haven't got a sprint stage yet, so it's not got to that stage of the ride. This has become my almost default favourite view. I like this one. On the little remote I've got, I did have to press the middle centre key, which is effectively a play button, but it lets me cycle through the rider views. So you can see first person, third person, set back a bit on the third person, so if you're on a motorbike or behind. That's a nice view. And then my volume up button, or the up button, allows me to cycle through these views. That's like a nice drone behind view. And then if I go to the down button, or on this one it's volume minus, I go into a really nice camera, helicopter camera angle, which is cool. And then if I want to return it to some of the default views, just hit the center on my button. And that's, you can see it close up. That's only on Amazon. Very cheap, but very effective. Oh, onto the front of the peloton. Space bars up behind. So I put an order in here on my team. You come up, see they're protecting me. So I've put an order. So they've all moved up to help me out and protect me. What I've done there is press on the controller I've got here, press and hold the left key and then tap it again. So press and hold, tap, seems to select them. So my team will come up and you see they're protecting me now, which is cool. I have the power, which is great. Power to order my team, tell them what I want them to do. My teammates taking an energy gel, I expect. Nice sedentary pace here for a B category, right? Wouldn't at the start. That's it, teammate. Come and protect me. Good guys. Doing their job, getting me the draft. Above the draft, you can see the revs per minute, so my cadence, revolutions per minute. Revs, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Be on a motorbike. Heart rate, 126 at the moment. And then time in stage, 1909, 1910. Already, blown by. And then in the middle, you've always got the time, the speed, 37.9 kilometers an hour. My watts at this precise moment, and the elevation 0.0% minus 0.5, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. So you see it's changing the elevation for the road. And then on the right hand side, I've so far done 11.7 kilometers. I've got 31.5 kilometers to the finish. And then we've got the map profile underneath. It's quite flat. Couple of category 4s, 2 sprints, and then a category 3. And I'm on the map in the yellow. If you look on the profile map, the little round yellow icon circle. And currently, I'm in position 8 within the peloton. So that's below the profile map. 11th now, 12th. So we're 47 seconds behind the breakaway number 2, who are 1 second behind the leader. So we've certainly opened quite a breakaway. I'm going to be chasing that down at the moment, if I'm honest. Go with the peloton on this one. It's a flat stage. It's going to get wild when we get into the sprint sections. So, lovely blue sky. What I would like though is some weather. Weather would be fab, wouldn't it? Get on the Paris-Roubaix if you. That is an excellent course to do on peloton. Let's spice it up a bit with some. Make it wet, slippy, a few more crashes. That would be great. Realistic, not great crashing, but it is in terms of realism on a cobbled stage like that. Yeah, going through some of the mini towns. Team have all been very well behaved with me. I'm not only going to really change that. I quite like them protecting me at the moment when I need to. I can get them to pace me. Say, for example, I was off the back. I could get them to pace me if I wanted. Try and pace me back onto the peloton. Just to protect, as I said, pace, attack, you can get them to attack. And then you can cancel the orders as well. Go back to the feature. Definitely feels more intense in this view. Feels like the more part of the actual action. See the riders close up. Got all their cycle muscle legs and their good tans. There's me here. Very, very white. No tan whatsoever yet. Not that I tan very easily anyway. Not like these guys in front of me. So, excuse the climb, which is making a real Wahoo climb is making a real creaky noise at the moment. Back before Christmas, I actually had a belt go on one of mine. It was on a Veloton ride. It was on Paris-Roubaix. I was about 3/4 away through it, and there was a bit of a little climb. I think we went up to 10%, and then all of a sudden, FUD. Handlebars dropped from +10 to about -10, because that's what the climb can do. So it goes up to +20 and down to -10. But my handlebars dropped from +10 to -10. Hurt my wrist a little bit, but the sound it made. Got my wife coming upstairs wondering what the hell is going on. An almighty FUD. So looked at it, and it's actually the belt sheared all the way through. But as always, Wahoo were really good and replaced it very quickly. Can't fault that. But I had to finish the stage right down at a -10 elevation. Some of the detail on these bikes as well, if you look at them when we go past. Very cool. Things are progressing. I know some people think, well, when am I going to get to test this? It took me a long time. They want to produce a cycle app which is excellent, rather than launch something that's mediocre with lots of glitches and bugs, because we don't want that. all that results in is lots of complaints, lots of unhappy customers. So we want to get it right. So they're gradually opening, they do gradually open it up to some beta testers. And we're providing feedback about how the game handles. What does it feel like in terms of dynamics? And they're making improvements all the time. There's definitely some exciting developments coming. And it was nice as a community member to have the opportunity to speak to the guys at Peloton, just to provide, for us to provide some feedback, but also for them just to share their vision of how it's going to progress. And it's all good. Watch this space. Right, back to the action. Spotting up a bit, I've got to be careful, I've gone from the front whilst talking all the way back to nearly over 100. Let's get back up there. Hey, where's my team gone? If I was that bad, he disappeared. He didn't come back with me. Wasn't concentrating. Of course, this does not let you cycle through riders, nor should it. Realism. Trying to steer my way slightly through the gaps. No, my 60s. Let's get a little bit further. Ooh. Ooh. My steering is getting a bit weird there. That's better. Happy to be in the draft. You do notice it when you come off the bag. Come on, teammates, where are you? There you are. Okay. Get out the saddle a bit. Rest my backside for a second. If you do find otherwise, you do sit down more in indoor riding. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Waking me up. They know that I was thinking about moving up a bit. Team are helping me out. Lovely. So far so good. Over 10 miles. Nearly 17k. Done. So keep checking out the International Veloton Facebook groups. There's quite a bit of information from all the entire community, but also from the developers, letting us know about certain things. Tam Burns is very good and active on there, letting us know what's going on in all things Veloton. And then there are your individual country groups as well. So I'm one of the moderators for the UK Peloton Facebook, and I sort of try and post these as well as other information as and when I receive it on that Facebook page for the UK members. But please, those also that are actually testing Peloton in the UK, please feel free to give any feedback or comments, or just set some chats about what people would like in the future. What would they like to see? Maybe I'll throw that out there and you can send us a message on Facebook UK peloton, and yeah, that's okay. See where we are now. 29th at the moment, still in the grips of the peloton, which is good. Messing around now. Little climb. Make sure the group gets splinters. Look at sound. 42 seconds on my aim. Thank you very much. Yeah, do a bit of steering around the rider then. Get my third line to go alongside these guys. You're not doing, come on. Looks like I'm not on the bike then, doesn't it? To do that cutaway view so you can see the riders, otherwise they'll be all blocked behind me. Blocked on view. Watch out for surges. Yeah, more and more used to the steering this button because quite nice actually. Peloton is cruising, isn't it? We are cruising along, which is quite nice for a B at the moment. They won't quite go mad. I set off after that climb, and then you've got sprint. So hence the people will still sprint for the minor places because it looks like at 41 seconds that maybe the breakaway will win the sprint. I think there's at least 10 riders in that. But the end stage sprint, well, we're yet to see that based on what this peloton did. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I would love to see a little bit of weather change. That'll throw open the group, change the dynamics. It's like the Peloton team working on the cobbles on Paris-Roubaix and have made them a lot more realistic in terms of the amount of effort you need to get across them. Hopefully you could change the algorithms for if it was wet, for example. That would be quite good. And maybe if you're doing sudden movements, maybe, and it go into the peloton, maybe you're more likely to crash, especially if you're doing sudden steering efforts or movements on wet cobbles on a descent. Little chain gang here, that nice long line of riders. Approaching halfway on the stage. I'm going to have to Google switch the. I'm going to have to Google the Wahoo squeaky. See if there's anything I can do to get rid of that. You three teammates up here. Yup. Go on then. That's it. Yep. Select and protect. Got to stream a climb, so I went on the. Alex does a lot of those. He's a very strong rider. Active streamer, doing a lot of streaming to Peloton. Check out a few of his. I think if we had ever had multiplayer in Peloton, I think Alex would have to have a handicap if I was going to ride against him. He's that strong. I think we would have to make him apply a bit more weight on the mountain stages. A few weights in his back pocket on his avatar. Over halfway now. So the helicopter sending us live pictures. Thought there'd be a category 4, 1.6 kilometres to go. Let's get to that little category 4. There's a sprint tonight. It's going to go mad, isn't it? I'm going to have to stay near the front of this group, I think. Make sure I stay on for any attacks off the line. stay near the front, not on the front of this route. 7. So we've got a 6-man breakaway up ahead. 41 seconds. Only closed slightly, not a lot. That Muller House. They can't use any real name. Imagine having pictures of them as you do like this, don't they? When you watch it on the telly. Sagan. You know, that's quite cool. Seeing me going to the yellow jersey, there's a picture of me. Bennett, that's Sam Bennett there in front, probably. Oh, look, Van Aert. Van Aert. Yeah. Grab the Everton. You Belgian fans saying they're not good. But maybe. Can't remember now. Can't remember that. And there. I think he's Belgian, isn't he? Sure is. Yeah. Vandenpool's Dutch. We all stretch the line, don't we? There you go. That'll be 4. Dumpster. Is that Viviani? Viviani maybe? So we've got to watch the burst of speed just after the climb. Once again, by the looks of things. It's that guy there. It's that guy. No, it's not. Yeah. That's, oh, that's a way off, yeah, the sprint. Come on, you old lot. Lockman. I left the lead there. Crystal. Now then, a little bit of business about Peloton by the looks of things. A little bit boxed in. That's nearly gone, guys. Settling and back up round here. Ooh, about bodging him a bit. Whoops. Hot on that button then. Lucky really, there's not more consequences. Well, we gain 1 second on our leaders. Are we going to gain more because we are going a bit quicker, aren't we? Weapons. Reach on target. Bump. I just anticipate them a little bit on the when it just goes downhill. Kind of 38 seconds to gap now. Definitely pushing, aren't we? Definitely not sprinting for lesser points for the sprint. I know that would. Yeah, I'm using the draft. See, woof, bang. What would be nice actually in a breakaway is to allow me the turn to start doing the turns on the front. Let's get on the back again. Flip a little bit, peloton, looks like. Move over a bit. Yeah, you can see. Split. Drop the gap is coming. It's coming down. 37 seconds, but not quick. 12.7k to go. Definitely feel like I've done a good workout on a Peloton ride. I think it's racing these AIs with a good late degree of calming the Peloton, but when you put the effort in, you're having to put the effort in. Also get the speed of the flywheel up so you get your avatar moving. Because this may be showing you the watts, which it is, and it's showing you the watts, but very much based on the speed of your trainer, how much you're putting out in terms of speed. We're all blasting off the front there. Yeah, came through, took 7th place on the sprint. Keeping them in check as much as I can. Well, I'll try and this jokes out slightly, I think I'm quite good at the front. After this little mini group. Without putting too much out. Need to save some. Going to put a little time village. Go around to the right. Off out the village now. Got my teammates up here, which is good. "29 seconds we are now. Bit by bit, capturing that front lead group. Are we going to catch them though in 10.3k, 10.2? I'm not sure. Somehow I doubt it, I think, but we'll see. So 9.8k to the finish line. Top right. Done 33.5 kilometers so far. It's coming up to 55 minutes. A little cheeky quizzes from the Peloton at the moment. Down 25 seconds, so we are looking a bit harder out. Get that gap down if you can. That's it, team. Keep with me, guys. Let's have you around in case I have to rely on you. Give my backside a rest. Yeah, about 7 minutes. Down to 22 seconds. Come on. Unnecessary braking. Am I ever tight out there? We're just under 8k to go. Gap down in 20 seconds. Doing good. Still very much the first one. Gap down to 18 seconds. Are we going to have enough kilometres? I think it's going to be tight. Got 1 second gap out. Cheeky category 3 before the end. Yeah, nice to have a virtual map of the stage and know about whereabouts we are in terms of the towns and villages on the stage. That would be really good. So then you could have a little route map, very much like the one above, but with all the little points of the various towns and villages you go through. That would be good. Let's remember that one. Send that one to Tam. Of course, it all depends if they actually correspond to a town or village. Spectators always look good as well. They all look different, different outfits. Get my sound sorted for next time. Don't know what I've done there. Might be something to do with the sound filtering software I've got. So really, hopefully, it's filtering out more from my voice rather than the sound of my trainer and the fan. But we'll see when I play the live feedback. Oh look, that breakaway. They're in our sights with the lead car. $5.6k. Looks like the catch is on. Let me on this climb. Peloton can smell blood ahead. On this first little ramp. Then we've got category 3. We've got ahead again. How's that happen? How have they made another break for it? Not very crashes. Now it's getting a bit frantic down here. Witnessed it before on a slope, down slope like this. And 4k to go. Got ahead again. Here we go. I don't know how they lost me like that. Christ, really? I know. Oh, oh, bugger. That's a shame. Damn, it blew me away. Just on that last bit, I don't know. Lost heart then when I saw him go past like that quick. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh, right at the end, I lost him. Urgh. Remember, it's 1 pip distance. In case you're wondering why the banners don't tie. Oh, the sword of hers on there. Not far behind. They just accelerated too much for me on that last. Just the ascents, like, come on. Lesson learned for next time. Put that extra bit of effort in. It does show you if they catch you unawares on the downslope. Well, just as they were cresting, their acceleration gained. And I know we've had a bit of an issue with some of the AI speeds. Don't know there. It was a mixture of them going a bit quicker and me losing the wheel because they did gain quite a bit of time or quickly. But where was I? I didn't finish that far behind people really in the end. So that's good. Yeah, I was only big group, and then see, it was only I don't know, a bit further than that. Yeah, about 5 seconds off the back of the peloton, which not bad. It was a category B, I suppose. It's a shame because right up to a couple K to go, I was with the pack, but there it is. What it is. Let's have a look. See, 14th was our highest place. They finished with peloton 14th. And then my stats. So power to the weight ratio, average power. That's interesting. Slightly lower. I thought that would have been, but then I suppose Peloton were quite kind, and so I was sticking with them quite a lot. Average speed 37.1 kilometers an hour. Cool. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and we're going to finish now, and say thank you very much for actually joining me, and hopefully you join me again. Cheers then. Bye everyone. Bye.